What's going on, you guys? Kamikazevondoom. You already know what it is. Shout out to the DoD, and let's get into this. This is going to be my PvP Bloodsucker build. It is a gear score 499. So let you guys go ahead and look at this real quick, and I will explain it. So this is my PvP Bloodsucker build. I use this in the Dark Zone, and I really only use it for the Dark Zone. This is great for PvE as well, it could be, but for me this is just my fun Dark Zone build that I use. It is focused around being a tank and also having DPS, but with the amount of HP and the amount of damage I'm doing with the Bloodsucker, this thing is a monster. You could probably use this in Conflict. I wouldn't see why not. Sadly, I don't play a lot of Conflict lately, just because of the state that Conflict really is in. But in the Dark Zone, I'm telling you guys right now, this thing is amazing. Now, there are going to be a few things on a few gear pieces that you can make this higher, but obviously, with all build videos, it is based off of RNG, so I'll explain it whenever we get to it. But besides that, that was my little intro to the PvP Bloodsucker build. I am Kamikazevondoom. If you enjoy it, mash that like. Subscribe to the channel. And if you have any questions, hit me up in that comment section below. So before I get into any of it, let me go ahead and explain Bloodsucker. So Bloodsucker is a talent you get on your chest piece. Now, a lot of build makers or a lot of content creators or whatever they call themselves, they would probably tell you that the best way to really maximize your build is to center it around your chest piece. So if you have a berserk chest piece, you have a berserk build. If you run an unbreakable chest piece, you run an unbreakable build, so on and so forth. So it's centered around that chest piece. So this one, it's all about that Bloodsucker. So when I deplete an enemy's armor, it adds a stack of 25% bonus armor for 10 seconds. Now this can stack up to 6 times. So yes, 150%. Anyways, this does require 11 blues or more, so just be wary of that. But alright, so we got that Bloodsucker out of the way. Let's go ahead and get into the build itself. I'm running an Eagle Bearer with the AUG and a double barrel sawed-off. Looking at the Eagle Bearer, gear score 500. It has a 29.3k base damage. This could get a lot higher with this build, but like I was saying earlier with the RNG, you'll see a few rolls are just a little low in this build. There's no real rhyme or reason for using the Eagle Bearer except for it's basically one of the best things to use right now. My secondary is the AUG. I have overlap on it, so the holstered talent gives me 5% weapon handling. So that'll help me handle the Eagle a lot better. And also for all you shotgun meta people out there in the DZ, I do carry this double barrel sawed-off on me that does have 218k base. So please just stop with the shotgun metas. Like, do some sort of build diversity. I mean, Title Update 5 is right around the corner. You're going to get all those skill builds and all those hybrids. So you might as well pack up that shotty now, because it's going to get ugly. Now this double barrel sawed-off has Ranger in distance and in rhythm. Quick overview of the build. This is a 6-13-0 build. So I have 6 into red, 13 into blue, and nothing into yellow. With that combination, I have 344,000 armor and 113,000 health. Now when I normalize it, I am at 342,000 armor and 93,000 health. So still, I mean, I lose a little bit of my health, but it's still there. Now, for the gear itself, quick overview on that, I am using the 2 True Patriot. Now, I'm using that for one reason only, and that is for the damage to armor. So everyone knows with that gear set bonus, you have 2 True Patriot equipped, you get that 10% damage to armor. Because when you're using an assault rifle, you have the damage to health already built into your assault rifle. So the quicker you get your enemy down to their health is the quicker you're going to burn them down in general. So just take my word for it, try it out, and let me know what you think. But I'm telling you right now, 2 True Patriot is the way to go. So I have that for the mask and the backpack. I run Gilligard for the chest and the knee pads, Murakami for the gloves, and Fenris for the holster. Starting off with the True Patriot mask, gear score 500. The attributes that come on this mask, crit hit chance at 8% and health at 27,022. Going on to the backpack, True Patriot, gear score 500. The attributes that are on this, crit hit chance at 7.5%, armor at 16,161, and weapon damage at 10%. This does have one mod slot. It is a blue, so what I went ahead and did is I threw a defensive mod on there with armor and total armor. So for all the blues, to get the numbers the way they are right now, try to focus on armor and total armor. Murakami gloves, 499 gear score. The brand set bonus you get from this build is the 8% health. Attributes, health at 5638, and assault rifle damage at 11%. And the talent that comes with it, devastating, giving you another 5% weapon damage. Now this is fully recalibrated at 100%. So obviously if you find Murakami gloves with devastating that you can get 12% AR damage on, I would highly recommend that. I sadly have not found them due to RNG. Going on to the chest piece. Yes, it is a 492, but you'll see in the attributes why it's a 492. So this is a 492 gear score, Gilligard chest piece. The brand set bonuses I'm getting out of Gilligard are both the 5% total armor and the 20% hazard protection. The attributes that dropped for this vest, luckily 23.5% total armor and 10,874 armor. I went ahead and rolled 11% weapon damage, but we all know you can get that number well above 14-15%. So you could get this build to hit a little bit harder. And it's already at 29.3k, so I mean with weapon damage in the right spots, you could probably get this thing probably 32-33k base damage. Maybe more, I'm not sure. Now this is the Bloodsucker Chest piece. We already went over that. You deplete their armor, you get more armor. It has 3 mod slots, 2 blues and a red. So for both of the defensive mods, I went for armor and total armor, like I was telling you earlier. And for the red mod slot, I went with assault rifle damage and weapon damage. Going down to the knee pads, Gilligard knee pads, 500 gear score. The attribute that is rolled onto these knee pads, 11% total armor, and the talent is patience. So a reminder for you guys, patience is after being in cover for 5 seconds, your armor repairs for 5% each second. Gilligard knee pads, they came with 2 blue mod slots, and for both of them I used armor and total armor. And finally, the Fenris holster. Fenris brand set bonus I get out of this build is the assault rifle damage, and the attributes I get out of it is 45,000 health and health on kill at 6597. Talent on this holster is devastating with another 5% weapon damage. Now the skills I use for this in the Dark Zone, I actually use a booster hive. I like it. You get the You know, the weapon handling, you get the speed, movement, and all that. It's a lot of fun to have. And then I also use the Chem Launcher Reinforcer. There we go. And it's not bad as well. The armor repair is at 50k, so it's okay. And then currently I am using a concussion grenade. So let's go to the stats. So for the PvP Bloodsucker Weapons tab, starting off for the Eagle Bearer, 29,257 weapon damage and 25.5% crit chance. I'm at 40% crit damage and 55% headshot damage. On the offensive tab, I have 5% handling, and then I have all weapon damage at 32.5% and assault rifle damage at 41%. So I am only getting 73.5% damage bonus out of this build, and we all know that could get a lot higher. There is no damage to elites. This is a PvP build, and I have 10% armor damage and 29% health damage. Go down to that defensive tab. I have 344,460 armor, 10% armor on kill, 513 armor regen, 113 131 max health, with 70,707 health regen. Now the hazard protection is at 20%, so all my resistances are at 20%. I don't have any skill power, however, I do have 1,000 skill power for my Chem Launcher, and 2,900 skill power for my Hive. And the rest is Dark Zone perks. You guys aren't really into that kind of stuff. So there you have it, you guys. My 613 Bloodsucker PvP build. You have over 450 HP, and you have a base damage of 29.3k. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Kamikazevondoom, if you have any questions at all, hit me up in the comments below. And besides that, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.